Torrential rains in the early hours of Monday morning triggered stagnation of water in some parts of the densely populated Brikama town, prompting swift response from the local government to ease the movement of people and services. In what was perhaps the big decisions under his leadership, the chairman of Brikama Area Council, Yankuba Dabo, said the deployment of these equipments was a matter of urgency, as those affected by the floods count on council to do the needful.
Came down to assess the market and realized that it was more or less flooded almost everywhere. And then visitors and women were finding it very difficult to trek it. As a result of that, we decided to hire septic tanks to come and try and drain the flooded water in the market. And that's what we've been doing since in the morning. So we have done almost, I think this is our 5th trip on this tank. And we have another tank that is empty in the fish market area for us as well. So from here, because now we've almost finished this side of the market, we have the other side to go to. That place too is already flooded.
According to Chairman Dabo, it was their responsibility to ensure that the market is accessible to all.
To mitigate, because we have a drainage problem in this market. Now, we will not be able to resolve that issue in this rainy season. That is why we are trying our level best to do these temporary measures to try and ease the accessibility of the market to market vendors as well as the visitors or customers who come to the market.
He further stated that council needs to acquire its own septic tanks in the immediate future to ensure the sustainability.
So the most sustainable thing that we need to do in the immediate future would be that we will have to acquire our own septic tanks so that we don't need to hire from anybody. We'll be using our own. If we have our own, it doesn't cost the council that much.
He argued that the canals situated around the market area will be cleaned to allow free flow of water to the main drainage pipe. A cross-section of customers and visitors expressed satisfaction with the timely intervention, saying it has enabled them to have access to the market shortly after rains. What remains to be seen is how this town, credited to measure the highest amount of rainfall in the Gambia, cope during the peak period of precipitation after flood swept in at the very onset. Yus On, GRTS West Coast.